Fyre Festival 2, anyone? After the first Fyre Festival, who would have ever thought there would be a second one? Billy McFarland, the mastermind behind the infamous Fyre Festival and a convicted fraudster, has revealed plans for a sequel festival. Yup, you heard that right. A follow-up to the catastrophic Fyre Festival of 2017, which was initially marketed as a luxurious and unparalleled cultural experience of the decade. It was an experience, all right. A traumatic one, to say the least. Instead, attendees paid an insane amount of money, ranging from $1,200 to over $100,000 a ticket, only to end up in disaster relief tents with no running water or bathrooms, with a cheese sandwich for meals, while stranded on the Bahamian island of Exuma, left to fend for themselves, and with, oh, you guessed it, no musical acts since all of the musicians pulled out. This very event landed McFarland in jail on charges of wire fraud. Billy McFarland's history is marred by defrauding investors of $26 million during the 2017 Fyre Festival and another $100,000 through a fraudulent ticket-selling scheme. Despite his crimes, he spent less than 4 years in prison and was released early. In the wake of earlier hints about a sequel festival, a limited number of 100 pre-sale tickets were released on August 21st for $499 each. The ticket prices are set to incrementally rise, with the final round reaching a staggering $7,999 per ticket. Interestingly, this is almost $1,500 less than the cost of 4 VIP tickets for Coachella, complete with accommodations. But after the first Fyre Festival went down in flames, who would go to the second one? Surprisingly, these 100 tickets have already sold out, according to an announcement from the organizers and McFarland's social media. Remarkably, this occurred despite the event having no confirmed artist lineup, precise date, or location. The original Fyre Festival was launched promised lavish villas, a star-studded lineup including Blink-182 and Migos, and was promoted with high-profile models like Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber. However, attendees encountered a stark contrast on arrival, discovering the absence of the promised celebrities and accommodations. Instead, they were greeted by FEMA tents and piles of construction materials. In a video message, McFarland shared his journey leading up to this point. He mentioned drafting a 50-page plan during his 7-month stint in solitary confinement in Federal Correctional Institution Elkton in Ohio. This plan aimed to leverage the remaining interest and demand in Fyre for new ventures. Among these are a new Fyre documentary and a Fyre Broadway musical, both leading up to Fyre Festival 2's anticipated launch by the end of 2024. In the meantime, pop-ups and events across the world are planned, McFarland revealed. Earlier this year, Jarul, who has expressed regret for the disastrous festival and claimed to have been a victim of deception, informed People magazine that he would not participate in any future Fyre-related endeavors. Despite all of the criticism, McFarland is moving full steam ahead. The event is indeed underway, shocking everyone that remembers the disastrous events of the first festival. Even amid the outcry, it appears that Fyre Festival 2 is set to take place. At least for now, that is. McFarland revealed that Fyre Festival will return to the Caribbean, though the exact location within the region remains undisclosed. Clicking the Open in Maps button on the event website amusingly directs the user to the Google Maps listing for the Caribbean Sea. A nursing student from Arizona has claimed that she chose to purchase a ticket despite the skepticism surrounding the event. Sharing her purchase receipt, she acquired one of the first 100 tickets for $549.89. In her perspective, McFarland's previous experiences and the time spent reflecting in prison have likely influenced a more calculated approach this time. She emphasized the potential the first attempt had, although the execution fell short due to time constraints and ill planning. While ticket specifics remain somewhat vague, the event's website indicates that the first pre-sale Fyre passes provide access to Fyre Festival 2, Fyre pop-ups, experiences, and the Fyre crew community. Surprisingly, acquiring tickets for Fyre Festival 2 was relatively straightforward, selling out in about a day, as with many other high-profile events. The nursing student proudly shared her purchase on her Instagram stories, and McFarland reposted it. Consequently, her social media channels have been inundated with negative messages. but she remains lighthearted about the situation. She states that, if the event does not materialize as planned, she sees no significant loss, as she anticipates a refund for her ticket purchase. What do you think? Does Fyre Festival deserve a second chance? Would you buy tickets to a festival with no location, date, or artist lineup? Or have people been scammed out of their money again and should be prepared to eat cheese sandwiches while being stuck on an island? What do you think about all of it? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked watching this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you always stay informed with all the latest celeb news as soon as it's out. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one!